Hey,
Hello.
how you doing?
Hey, me, I'm good. You need to introduce it. You can't just ask me how I'm doing yet.
Yeah, no, I'm getting to that.
Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. And everyone, welcome to another episode of Honest to Pod with me, Ashley McAllister, and him, Matthew Alley. And
Oh, I can speak for myself. Thank you.
yeah, another episode in. This is good. We were just literally talking about how I've got my decorations up in the house.
Yeah, they look really nice, really glittery. We were in our new house, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll try and do some decorations. But then I was like, oh, I can't be asked. I'm going to be the only one here really over Christmas, so I was like, whatever.
Just go home. Like your mum lives up the road. May as well just go home.
Oh, I'm going home, but like I'm only going home Christmas. I'm going home Christmas Eve, so that's I think on Monday, and then coming back on Boxing Day. Um,
Yeah.
Whereas like one of my housemates is in Colombia for like 3 weeks, and the other one is in Scotland for about a week and a bit.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yeah, his parents live in Colombia now.
Nice. Three
Yeah,
weeks.
something like that, 2 or 3 weeks, maybe two because of work now. But yeah, he's away for a while.
Is he already away?
No, 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 Christmas. No, Christmas.
Yeah, but Christmas only lasts a day if he's away for 3 weeks. And
It might be 2 weeks, but it's like Christmas and New Year's.
right, okay, right, okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Anyway, how was your weekend?
My weekend. What did I do? My
Oh, your
weekend.
week-
We had a memorial powerlifting competition at our gym this week.
oh, with the guy that you invited. Did you see him?
Oh no,
With the baby boo?
he didn't come.
Oh no, that's yeah, that's it. And you got your good clothes on as well, didn't you?
To be fair, I genuinely forgot he was supposed to come in, and
Absolute lie.
no, I genuinely did forget, and I did like I looked a mess on that day. I slept in, I rocked up, grabbed a coffee on the way out, and pretty much sat in a daze for most of the day. I won two prizes in the raffle though.
In a powerlifting competition.
In the raffle, yeah, they did it because it was raising money, so they sold raffle tickets, and
That's
people
so
had.
bizarre. What did you win?
I won a bottle of whiskey.
Oh my god, that's good.
Yeah, good bottle of Jameson's, which I do like, and I also won a Turkish barber voucher for full service, whatever that means.
That's like your face, and they do the ear wax and the nose wax and your eyebrows and the hot towel. I think.
Yeah, well, that's what
Might
I'm
even need the
getting.
blade for your beard.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
it'll be different. But Mickey at the gym was saying that he must like when the tiles on your face, he like massages your shoulders and arms and stuff. I'm like,
Mm.
that sounds weird. I don't want people touching me. I don't know this guy. I don't know where he's been.
Okay, we don't need to go there because you know that doesn't mean anything. Maybe have some of that whiskey that you won first, and then you'll feel fine.
True, yeah. But yeah, no. Good weekend overall. I worked a bit, made a delicious cake, which I just got a slice of right here.
What kind of cake is it? A
Um,
gluten-free dry chocolate cake with no sugar.
sorry?
A gluten-free dry chocolate cake with no sugar.
No. It's a really moist and gooey Christmas fruit chocolate.
Oh, I hate fruitcake.
Well, Emer
Christmas
at,
is the worst.
Emer at work hates fruitcake. I just swallow. Emer at work hates fruitcake, and she tried some of this, and she actually said, "Look, this is actually really nice because it's a mix of half chocolate, half fruit, and there's prunes in it, and the prunes melt and makes it really gooey and sticky.
Okay, sounds interesting.
It is the best thing I've ever eaten.
Not in your life.
No, I have been to Nando's. I forget.
Yeah. But that sounds all right then. No, I'm not really a fan of like Christmas cake. Apparently, I'm supposed to make. I mean, it's hard to get straight stories now between my mum and my brother because one will say one thing and one will say the other. So, like, I'm at my mum's on Thursday and she was like, "Chris said that you wanted to help cook," and I was like, "At no point have I ever said this." She's like, "Well, I was like, I can make the dessert maybe if you want to, um, but we don't have a traditional dessert. Like, we never have Christmas cake. We normally have like a log roll, but I'm not going to make that. But I'll make something else anyway." I met Chris, my brother, on the weekend. I was with my brother, and then he was like, "Mum said that you wanted to cook all of Christmas dinner," and I was like, "What's wrong with you, babe?" You two need to talk because at no point did I say that. I said, "You." Mum said you said that, and I said, "Okay, well, I can cook something, but I'm not cooking Christmas." Yeah,
It is so stressful.
I'm not doing it. Like, last time we had it, when I was with Adam, like he cooked most of it. I was just like helped out, but still, it was an all-day thing for like 7 or 8 people. It was a lot of food. And man, was expensive. It was a good 150 for like all of us. Like seriously, it was expensive. But yeah, I think so. Well, over the weekend, I went to my friend Deb and Mel's. Me and my brother go there. They're a lesbian couple who have a young child called Addison, and it was really, really nice. I've been toing and throwing about whether I want a child or not for a while now. But she's only like 13, 14 months, and she's just adorable. And we went to swimming class on Saturday. I took Debbie to the swimming class because Mel was hungover, and they like put the babies in the water, and it's so intense. Like I was like, oh my god, this is like there are like some 6-month-old like children, and then you got like plunge them into the water, and I was like, oh my god, they might die. It's really scary. I was like, if I was my child, I'd be like, no, I'm not doing this. No.
I've seen that. It is like, I think, what is it that babies can breathe underwater because they're so used to the amniotic fluid or something?
Well, apparently they can stay underwater for longer. And they just open their eyes because they have no idea. They're just like underwater with their eyes open. And I'm like, huh?
They're so badass.
It's ridiculous. And then there was one thing they had to do where the parents then, because you have your own child and you spend your time with your own child. And then one of the last exercises was you work in pairs, you stand from each other, and then you've got to throw your baby under the water, then throw them across the other parent. They catch them and then lift them up. And I was like, oh my god, you can't go. And they got to catch them and lift them up. Oh my god. And the kids come out like, it was like 6 months, a year older. And I was like, wow. Oh my god, I can't believe they made it. I was going through some emotions.
I hear, and they won't let us gays adopt in Northern Ireland, but they'll do this.
Isn't it? But they'll let you throw them underwater. Like honestly, like in England, you'd come here.
Yeah.
You can drown your children. In the end, though, it was really, really sweet. Honestly, the whole experience, I thought it was really, really nice. And I was like, oh, children are lovely. When they're lovely, that is.
So you're broody now then?
A little bit. I must admit I was, yeah. My brother's been like super broody always. He loved kids. And I was saying, like, she thought like I don't like children. It's not I don't like children. I just don't behave the way that people do around kids. You know how people become someone different?
Mm-hmm.
A little baby, a young child, they're like, oh, like I'm not doing that. If I see a child, I'm like, hi, my name's Matthew. How are you? But I'm not changing how I am. But I spent quite a bit of time with Addison over the weekend actually, because swimming and then afterwards and in the morning. And it was really, really sweet, I must admit. And also, I didn't realize this because everyone was saying like how my brother and everyone was like, Addison's a really good looking baby. And I was like, all babies look the same. To me, they all look the same pretty much. I was like, she's cute, but she's not any cuter. Then we went to the swimming. Mate, those kids were not cute.
Oh, you can't say that about babies.
I just said it now. 2 of them were legit ugly. And I was like, I see what you lot are saying now. Addison, because I saw the class before and I saw the class after, plus the class she's in. So there was about 15 different babies, like babies. She was by far the best looking.
I do think, I mean, I know what you mean. I do think sometimes babies take a little while to grow into their chubby faces. One of my friends, I won't say names, had a baby, and for a long time I was like, oh, don't put pictures of that on Facebook. Nobody wants to see it.
And they're like, my beautiful baby.
Nobody wants to see that. And all these fake people like giving it like hearts and stuff. And I'm like,
fake.
Oh, come on.
You're fake, bitch. You just sort of message them privately and say, you know I know.
And then I joke. I mean, I think all babies are cute in their own way.
No, you can't say that.
But, then this baby now is actually looking really cute. It's grown into its face. It looks really good.
Well, at the time, no, they weren't. And there was one that just had like these little rolly arms. She was the most adventurous. She was the most fun. She was like being thrown in the water. She was laughing loads.
The bigger baby.
This baby wasn't bigger, but in terms of like just had like really loads of fat rolls on her arm, tiny weird like pear-shaped head, and like a massive chin. She had a great personality. That big bitch. She must be like 7 months old as well, you know.
I can't believe we're being so nasty about babies.
She had a good personality. She was the most.
Oh, well, that's all that matters. Personality goes a long way.
Yeah.
Anyway. Unlike us, we're going straight to hell.
Well, I got the looks, so I'm good. No, dude. Yeah. Anyway, why don't we get into what we want to talk about?
Yeah, definitely. Let's go.
You can start.
No, you go first.
Okay, I will. I want to talk about. So you might have seen it, but there were some videos on Twitter at the start, and now it's on BBC News, where because of like the heightened level of moped crime, it happens a lot in London. I don't know. Do you get a lot of moped crime in Northern Ireland? Do you think?
No.
Well, there's a lot here. Like people, people on their phones and stuff, like without like not paying attention and stuff, and then people on mopeds will fly by and like steal stuff off people.
Yeah.
Things and try and get away. And then recently, videos had emerged that the Met Police have the ability, or have been, knocking people off their bikes as they're riding away. So they'll chase after them and hit them off their bikes or mopeds.
Who are the thieves?
The thieves, yeah. So they're thieves or criminals, and the Met Police will shove them, go into them while they're on their bikes, knock them off so they can catch them. Because there's like this misconception or this belief that once you're running away, like you can't be knocked off your bike. And well, always my first question is, what do you think about that? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think that should be allowed, or what do you think?
See, in my head, I'm thinking yes, but I'm also saying no.
So you're basically giving us a non-opinion that no one cares about.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I do it all the time. I'm joking. We literally do it all the time.
I know. I just mean, do you know what? If somebody had robbed off me and they were driving away and somebody hit them off the bike, I'd be thank you.
Absolutely.
I'll have my phone back. But then I think it's also really dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. If it was a snap decision, yes or no, I'd say yes. It's fine to do.
I think so.
Oh, good. I thought I might live to regret that.
No,
I thought you were going to be like, oh, what? And then roll up the sleeves.
No, like, I see, it's hard for me to say, right? Because obviously, I think I've said it before. I think, like, I don't like the police, as a whole.
They have a bad rep. And
they have a bad rep. I'd say
not unwarranted either. So
yeah. And although I don't think it's extreme here as it is, say, in the US, where like if there were certain rules about what people can and can't do, there it's going to the extent where people are being shot. Like that's an extreme, and that most certainly doesn't happen here. But I do think I have seen police abuse their power, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so in that instance, they may knock someone off their bike and say it was warranted when actually it may not have been. Maybe it was excessive, potentially.
Yeah.
However, in this situation, I think that moped crime is quite high, and I think it needs to be prevented. I think that criminals can and will try to take the piss and say, well, if I'm on my bike, you can't touch me. And how else are you supposed to stop these people?
Exactly, yeah.
Like if they're running away, they're on a moped or a motorcycle and it's going really, really fast, then what? I mean, to me, it seems the only logical way at this point, unless you're going to get you could chase them for hours, get 5 different bikes, cut off their, police cars, cut off their trails, get those things out. When I think that'll take a lot more time than you possibly have and resources,
Yeah, and plus
for a high-speed chase for like someone stealing someone's phone.
No, when somebody else could be getting murdered around the corner and there's not enough police to.
Yeah, exactly. So I think, as much as I think that the police can take advantage of their power, and I think there's a possibility or risk that they may, and this is not to do with abuse of power, but there's a chance that they may injure someone very, very badly. I also think it's a risk that the criminal takes for being a criminal.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Like, if you don't want to risk being in danger, don't commit a crime.
Yeah, exactly. Because, you're taking a piss, really. You can't then say, oh, well, they did that to me if they knocked me off my bike. Apparently, especially if they don't have a helmet, and there's supposed to be a rule that people believe that if they've got their helmets off, then they can't be knocked off their bike. Would that be different for you, do you think?
Oh. I don't know. I think if there's no helmet on, I mean, then what people are just going to not wear helmets, aren't they? So
Exactly.
if there's no helmet on, and if the police are in pursuit, then I would, they're going to have to stop at some point. But yeah, I don't know. Oh my God, these are tough. I would still say knock them off. Oh,
The helmet will come on.
I'm definitely going to hell.
Why?
Well, for the babies first of all, and then for openly not caring if people die in road traffic accidents.
Oh no, I don't really do care if they die, but because you don't want that to happen, I think that police officers, if they killed someone, there would have to be a massive investigation into it. And obviously nowadays, like police officers, and the reason why you can see videos is because everyone has cameras on them now, isn't it?
Mm.
You should be able to follow and see what has happened.
Isn't it illegal to be on a moped without a helmet?
I have no idea.
Well, one more law broken, I guess.
Well, we don't know. I just said I don't know. I didn't say it was true. Do you know?
No. I mean, I assume it is. Like it's illegal to drive without a seatbelt.
It should be.
Yeah.
It should be. But there's something that I just read that said, oh no, it doesn't say. But apparently there have only been two, in 2017, there were only 2 instances where police officers were prosecuted for excessive force. And that the rule kind of says at the moment, although Theresa May wants to change the law, or had wanted to, after 2017, that the rule kind of states that it needs to be an equal and considered amount of force to what the crime is. So they are allowed to do force, but it can't be excessive, basically, which obviously is still subjective.
Yeah.
But at the moment, they are able to knock them off. I mean, I imagine they can. That's why it was released by the police,
Yeah.
Anyway, at this point, I think it's the right thing to do. If that's the only way that you can get them off of the bikes and also deter criminals. And it's saying in the file that in 2017, well, no, this year, that moped crime has gone down 30%.
That's good.
Yeah. So I wonder if that's got anything to do with it. I don't actually know whether that's got anything to do with how the police are dealing with it, but it has gone down, which is quality. Because it said moped crime went up 30 times in the previous 5 years to that.
It's, you know what, when you're out and you're doing it, you're in a world of your own. Do you mean that when and I've had somebody run past me and take my phone out of my hand.
On a moped?
No, they ran past me.
On their feet?
Yeah. It was a guy who I work with. Like, he did it as a, be more careful type of thing. And because I was just like I was actually walking over to see you at the restaurant, and I was like, about on my phone, I'm like, blah 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 blah. And then he just run past and went, yank, mine. And he's like a marathon runner, so off he took. But yeah,
I had some kids trying to do it off the moped, like just outside where I grew up, and this was only probably last year. And I could see them from miles away. And I always hold my phone in 2 hands now, but they still tried to take it. But then they almost crashed, and I wanted them to crash so hard.
Did you go, ah?
When they tried to grab it?
Yeah.
No, I was like, fuck off, bro.
Oh. Calm down.
Isn't it? I'm hard, isn't it? Because I knew they were going to try and do it anyway. And I always held it.
Say something else in that voice.
I can't. Not under pressure. I can't be manly. When someone's like, speak to me, and I'm like, no. I can't do it under pressure. Like, speak to me, say dirty things.
Say dirty things.
Like, oh.
Off, bruv.
I can't do it. Jordan used to try and teach me how to do sexy talk. So he used to call me on the phone sometimes. But he was like, you need to learn to dirty talk. Because I was saying it's really hard because, like some people ask you to like, say something dirty to me. And then he would call me and be like, I want your big back dick. What are you going to do with it? And I'm like, oh.
Oh my God.
Anyway, that's all I have to say on that matter.
Oh my. Oh my days.
Oh,
oh my days. Oh my days.
So I do think they should be able to know what mopeds.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah,
um,
that's all I want to say on that.
yeah, yeah. I think we should do an episode about dirty talk someday.
You would never do that. And do you remember last time we were talking about porn? A lot of people thought that was really lowbrow of us.
Oh yeah, they did.
We got really bad feedback.
I still think it's one of my favorite episodes.
I really enjoyed it.
It's a laugh a minute, but yeah, somebody else said to me it was very. I can't remember what the word they used.
Quite a few messages.
Did you?
Yeah, I remember. They were like, and it's just as we started, and we had some loyal followers, and they were like, "That was really out of theme," and I was like, "Oh, I guess we can't talk about it."
I don't think we had a real theme. So, listen, other people loved it. So,
other people loved it.
Yeah, other people. I got loads of good feedback from the episode as well. They thought it was funny.
I think it got some followers.
Yeah, totally. It was. Not every. The way I look at it, not every episode is going to be for me. Not every episode is going to be for you. Not every episode is going to be for every single listener. I actually really liked the porn episode.
You learn some new things.
Oh my days. Anyway,
that was that.
Cool. I have a few corrections actually I need to read out. So I think last week I said that I don't think there's any symptoms for HIV. And you said there's flu-like symptoms. I believe that you're right and I was wrong. And apparently you do get a bit of a flu, or as somebody described, the worst flu they've ever had. So I'd also read that it doesn't show any signs, and that's one of the reasons why it can spread so easily. But then unless it's something like, you don't start oozing green guns from your penis or something like that, it's maybe people think it's just a flu, and yeah, so maybe I misunderstood it. Well, I definitely did. So so there's flu-like symptoms. And also, we have a listener from the States, from Oregon. And
Portland, Oregon.
Yeah. And Sorry?
The Portland Trailblazers are a basketball team, and they're doing really well at the moment, so I said, go Trailblazers.
Oh, go Trailblazers. Anyway, he had some feedback for us on the poly relationship one.
Oh, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, he wasn't really feedback. He just said that he thanked us for talking about it so openly and having an open mind. He's in a poly relationship, and it's nice to see that people recognize it and don't judge. So,
no, I'm almost jealous,
yeah. Do you know there was Louis Theroux, the documentary guy?
Sorry.
That's okay. You are excused. Do you know? Yes. Yeah, he's a new series on, and actually episode 1 is about poly relationships.
I know. I was like, my God, what is the timing? They were saying it on the weekend, and I was like, shit, we could just watched it and spoken about it.
Yeah, and I think it would have came out the same week we talked about poly.
Yeah, man. I wish I watched it. It would have been great to watch it and then speak about it.
Here, it's interesting. I've watched half of it. It was on. I watched some of it last night, and then I went to bed. It's really good. You should definitely watch it. Interesting, because I thought about it from a gay point of view, with 2 other men, but these people are like a girl and 2 boys, people just sharing wives. It's so fascinating. Wow, I was fascinated. The next one in the series is about euthanasia, I think.
Oh,
so yeah. I'll watch it. Apparently it's really good. So yeah, those 2 little things. So thank you very much for the feedback from both of them, and keep it coming. I want to talk about it's more of a funny article. My mum showed me this last week. I've lost it now.
From her prison cell.
My mom showed me this last week. So There's been a woman put in jail for opening a £1.50 tub of Pringles in Tesco's, or €1.50. So she's from Ireland. So a judge has jailed a young woman for 2 months. 2 months for causing criminal damage to a €1.50 tub of Pringle crisps in Tesco supermarket. Is that not mental?
Not if you read the rest of the story.
Okay, well then, fine. Did you read it when I told you about it?
I read it just before. Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so this lady called Kathleen McDonough.
Oh my God, McDonough? That means nothing. I'm joking.
25. She'd been barred from the Tesco store, and she had gone in, and she went and picked up a pack of Pringles, and when the security staff came towards her, she opened them in the attempt to say, "You have to let me buy them now." They were like, "Nope, get out." Sued her for criminal damage.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, she sounds like it's been a long time coming.
I mean, she might have some mental issues. She's been stopped like a whole bunch of times.
Yeah,
and actually like prosecuted.
yeah. Judge O'Shea said,
that story.
Sorry?
The police are crazy. That was our story from the Moped one.
What? Police are crazy?
No, I'm just saying they just abuse their power, but it kind of goes hand in hand with the fact that they haven't abused their power, even though I think the police are abusive.
Yeah. So the judge said that this woman, Judge O'Shea had said the offence had to be viewed in context against what he termed the defendant's smart aleck behaviour towards security staff, the fact she opened the Pringle tub after being asked to leave the supermarket, and her history of previous convictions. The judge said that her behaviour towards the security personnel on the day was an aggravated factor in the matter. He noted that the number of suspended sentences imposed in the district court had not apparently been successful for the defendant, and so 4 months in prison, but agreed to suspend the final 2 months in light of her cooperation with the Gardaí, which are the police, and her guilty plea.
I love the name of the Irish police.
The Gardaí.
I do a lot. Yeah.
It just made me laugh because I just thought it was funny. I don't know what else. I just think it's funny. The headline: she goes to prison for Pringles. You ever go through security at an airport and there's a really hot security man?
Yes, very often.
And you want to just put something metallic in your pocket to say...
Well, I'm fine. I'm black. I get stopped anyway.
Oh, damn it. I wish I was black.
Well, it's so annoying, honestly. And I mean this seriously, right? Only once in the past, since I can remember, which happened this year on the way back from somewhere, maybe Ireland. It was the very first time that I can remember that I have not had to go through extra checks.
It's all the drugs you carry.
Well, I should be allowed to bring them, should I not?
Yeah, but only recreational.
Oh, so I can't bring them to sell?
No.
Okay, then it's not my fault. Never mind.
Yeah. Unless you declared them for tax reasons.
What's tax?
Oh, yeah, okay. Fair.
It's a true story. It's actually a true story. Me and my brother both, especially because it shows that me and my twin both, when we go on holiday together, it still happens as well to both of us.
Don't trust twins.
One time they were like, your name's M. Ali. What does M stand for? And they kept on asking me about my name, and I was like, there's 3 other Muhammad Alis coming through, and I was like, I'm not Muhammad Ali. Have you already been through? They asked me, and I'm like, you need to chill. It was really annoying.
Oh my God. To live a day in your shoes.
Honestly, you think you had a day or a week, okay? You don't know about me. Yeah.
Well, you're so pretty, it can't be that bad.
I'm starting to feel more pretty. But I need to shave my beard. I keep picking it, but yeah.
Well, I'm going to the Turkish barbers and get everything shaved off.
That's good. They can do you back.
Yeah, it's quite short at the minute. But anyway, that's all I want to talk about. I didn't really have anything to point out.
It's a lot for this.
Just laugh at other people, yeah. We wanted to keep a quite short episode this week.
Mental issues. You want to laugh at the young mother with mental issues. Mental health issues, pardon me.
You want to laugh at ugly kids, so we're all equally as bad.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, we have a review to read out.
Yay!
Yes. We have a review. It actually came up last week, but it came up after we recorded, so apologies for not getting it last week. CW 1988.
Oh, I know who that is.
I know who that is. Well, 1988 threw me because I think that bitch was older than that, but...
No, I went to his birthday a couple of weekends ago.
Yeah, I mean, 1980. I thought 1978, maybe
Oh my god! You better hope this review is positive because you're.
It is. It's 5 stars. He goes. This pains me, which is a great intro. Thank you very much. This pains me. Listen to a few of these and enjoying them. I've said you both have a face for radio. Keep it up, Whitey. Kiss, hug. I mean, when it comes to compliments,
Whitey because of what he does on the weekends, just to put it out there.
Yeah, I mean, coming from him, that's about as best of a compliment you can get.
He's trying to be shady, but the problem is he's actually not very funny, so it doesn't really help.
Oh,
sorry, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
He's been listening a lot. Actually, he messages me quite often because he thinks you're ridiculous.
He thinks I'm ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, not just him, but everyone thinks you're ridiculous. But he is like, why didn't you slap him in the face?
What have I do was ridiculous?
I need to find out now because he did say that he was like, he said, the raspberries in the fucking salad. I was like, do you know what I'm saying, bruv?
Oh, there you go with that voice again. Listen, raspberries and salad.
Yeah. No, he didn't say that actually. He said, why didn't you hit me when I couldn't figure out what East Block was? Some club. We were talking about a gay club in a few episodes ago, but I can't remember. But also he was like, oi, he really wrote, boy, how'd you not read that boy for Phil for putting raspberries in the salad? I don't know.
I forget how ghetto he is.
Yeah. But thank you. He's been a good listener. And I can't wait for his Instagram post to say how much he loves the episode.
Yeah, I know. I think it'll come. It'll come. He'll post about how much he loves it. Cool.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks, Chris, very much. Well, that's it this week. So, yeah, thanks everyone for listening. Matt, do you have anything else to say before we go?
No. I think you have a lovely week. I know everyone will be enjoying their Christmas parties.
Yeah. So, oh my God, Christmas is not that long away.
Mm-hmm. I just hope that everyone gets as drunk as I will be this week. And I'm going to post my costume and show you how much fun I'm having. And I'll also post the vomit that will happen at 5 p.m.
Wow. Well, I have my CrossFit Christmas party next week, so I will be hungover on Sunday.
They won't drink then. They'll make you do exercise.
No, we'll be on it.
Yeah.
I'll be on it. I'll be the drunk one there. Anyway, yeah, everybody enjoy your Christmas parties which have started, and well, yeah, look forward to hearing from you. Thanks very much.
Have a lovely week.
Have a good one.
Bye.